Can you tell us a little about yourself?
My name's Dixon Ombari. I'm a lecturer in animation and graphics. I teach at Multimedia University part-time, and I also involve myself in creating of television advertisements.
How did you find yourself in this line of work?
When I was young, I loved to draw and paint. I liked dirtifying our walls with charcoal.
Did you need any qualifications, training or experience for
Yeah,
your job?
of course, for you to train people, you need to be trained. And so I had to do a degree, an undergraduate degree, and later I had to enroll also for a master's degree. And apart from that, I had to do some specialized courses, in the areas of animation.
Please tell us what you do in a typical
Every morning
day.
I have to wake up at around like 6, so that I can be able to have my first class at 8. And I don't teach the whole day. So of course, after teaching for 4 hours, now I have to go and now do my advertising jobs. And basically my day would end at around 6, 7, because there's a lot of things to catch up with.
What is the best aspect of your job?
My best aspect about my job is that I get to see the fruits of my labor directly. If my student is good at what he does, that's how I feel. That's where I get my happiness from.
What are the main challenges of your job?
First and foremost, when you teach students who are not focused, students who don't know what hard work means, there are some students that you teach, and maybe, of course, they were brought to school they were forced to come to school by their parents, or students who don't know exactly what they want to be in life. They have not chosen their career paths, and it's very hard to train people like those because they're not so sure of what they're doing.
In your opinion, what skills or characteristics does one need in this line of work?
For you to be a good lecturer, you first of all need to be charismatic. By charismatic, I mean you need to be someone who's able to speak clearly, audibly, for someone who is able to communicate. That's the most important aspect. Of course, you can be a person with a lot of information, but if you don't know how to bring that information across, it becomes a problem. But of course, you need to be educated, and you need to be a person who can bring out that education to other people.
Looking into the future, do you have an overall career goal?
My overall career goal is to own a school of my own.
What advice would you give anyone interested in your line of work?
You have to have the passion. That's the most important thing. You have to be passionate at what you want to achieve. So if it's in teaching, you need to be passionate on how you train yourself in terms of being able to speak to people. If you cannot communicate to even your friends, then it will be very hard to be a teacher, because now these are students that you're dealing with. So you have to be passionate, and you also have to be very patient, because the rate at which other people learn is not the same way that other people will also learn. So you have to be very patient you have to be patient with people or the students that you teach.